So I'm about to board to go to Johannesburg for Comic Con. I'm not going to lie, this trip has not been planned that well. And I'm just filming with my phone now because all my camera stuff is in my bag. And I don't really want to take it out because I'm kind of worried that my bag's over the limit to take on board. So we're just going to see about that, but I'm super excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I just made it through the security checkpoints. It was all good, 100%. And I'm just waiting to board the flight, but apparently it's been delayed, which sucks. So I don't know how long it's going to be delayed by. So we are now boarding after the delay. Super exciting. Just got to get to Joburg now. Okay, wait, whoa. That's what I need to explain to you guys. There was now a huge gap between what you have just seen and what you're about to see. Okay, pretty much what happened is I took a car train from the airport to Central City Mall where I sat at a Starbucks for around 4 to 5 hours. Side note, I actually met a really cool guy there while having coffee. An American guy from Chicago, and we spoke about business and about like how business is changing and evolving and all this stuff. It was actually very interesting. He's like a CEO of some company or something. It was a really good and insightful conversation. But that's besides the point. We're not talking about that right now. We can make another video about that another stage if we need to. Anyway, so I sat there at Starbucks for around 4 to 5 hours. Then a friend of mine, Richard Hill, fetched me from this mall. We then went to the Discovery building just for fun because it looks cool. We chilled there for a bit, and then we went to Mall of Africa where we watched The Nun in IMAX. It was a bad movie. Don't go watch it. I'm not even going to review it because it was so bad. After that, I stayed over at his house. Very good night. We chatted a lot about stuff. We caught up. It was a very good evening with my friend Richard. Then the next morning we wake up. I have everyone toast. Really good stuff. And then Richard drops me off at Comic Con. I wait in line for about 15 minutes. And now, this is where Comic Con kicks off for me. Enjoy. Okay, so we are now at Comic Con. We just got through the security checkpoints and we've got our tickets and stuff ready. Super excited for today. It looks awesome. Everyone's like dressed up, cosplaying and stuff like that. It looks absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'm super excited. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Let's go check it out. This event obviously comes with a huge expectation. Comic-Con worldwide is a household name nearly to geeks and nerds and gamers and movie fans, etc. So this event, before even starting, had huge expectations on it, right? I think we can all agree on that. And I was pleasantly surprised at how good this event was. Like, I really felt like there was just this really positive atmosphere about Comic-Con. And it was just so cool interacting with people. Like, people would come up to me and one guy commented on my Marvel Vans and we had a bit of a conversation about where I got them and stuff like that. And there were all these other interactions that happened over that weekend at Comic-Con that I just never really have had anywhere else. Talking about like nerdy and geeky stuff and, you know, and stuff like that. Like, it was just really cool. Just interacting with people on that level. And at an event like this. Like, I actually now cannot wait to see what they do next year with Comic-Con. I'm super excited. And yeah, it was obviously great to see all these stars come from overseas, but it was also just great to see local talent. That was the other thing I really appreciated. I mean, they could have easily just brought a whole bunch of guys from America or Europe over with all their knowledge, all their skills, all their talents, and gotten them to speak to us and share at the panels. But the cool thing about Comic-Con Africa was that they actually acknowledged local talent and creative people. There were some really cool panels that I attended where just some local artists and some local talents have really been making an impact in this country, and that is really exciting, and I'm just really glad that they actually acknowledge those people and they gave them a panel and a platform to share their passion. It was really, really cool, and arguably those local panels were actually just as good, if not better in some situations than the international ones that I'd attended. And I guess if anyone who was at Comic-Con and was a part of the planning or the events itself, if any of you guys are watching this, I think I can speak on behalf of all the South African fans when I say this, but thank you so much for doing this, and thank you so much for your efforts and your planning to get this event happening. Comic-Con Africa really just inspired me and got me super excited to see more of this sort of stuff happen in this country, and sort of just re-sparked that nerdy, geeky, like passion in me. So if you guys didn't attend this year, I really recommend going next year. I'm going to try to bring as many people as I can, or at least invite them for next year's one. But if you guys are watching this video and you did go to Comic-Con, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And if you weren't at Comic-Con Africa, then I'd also love to hear from you guys. Like, are you excited to see what Comic-Con does next? Were you upset that you couldn't make it? If you didn't make it, why didn't you make it? I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. Thank you so much for checking this video out, and I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
And I have to say that since I've been here, I've not only been falling, in the very short time I've been here, I've not only been falling in love with the place, I've been falling in love with the people. You guys truly are a beautiful people, and in a very short time, many of you have already asked, would you come back? And I said, in a heartbeat. I would bring friends, I would come back again. It's absolutely wonderful, and we've just begun. We've just begun here in our visit here, and we've just begun with Africa Comic-Con year 1.
Keep me on a stage? I ain't getting no stage critical. No, it's been beautiful. It's been amazing. I feel really blessed.
I'm so happy to be here representing geekdom in Africa with all of you.